Okay, thank you. You just mentioned Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao's name. How do you foresee that fight going down?
Oh man, I see Pacquiao winning. I think Adrian Broner, he's flat-footed. That's always been a criticism. That's always been an issue with him. A lot of times he likes to sit there and pose and look cute and showboat when he's not really putting in effective work. I think his lack of a high punch output is going to be his downfall against Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is older. He's over 40 now, I believe. So he's not going to have the same high punch volume that he had when he was younger.
We saw with Adonis Stevenson, no matter how great you are, like all he had to do was double up everything he did, and he would have had a great shot at winning this fight, in my humble opinion. But I'm just adding to I'm just substantiating your point when you say as you get older, it's hard to be as accurate and as volume as you are with the young. Continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't. You're not as fluid. Also, to expand on your point.
Fluid.
So, I still think Manny has enough to get the job done. He's gonna have a higher punch volume than Adrian. Whatever he does, he's flashier, I think, than Adrian as far as how he throws punches and how he moves his whole thing. So everyone believes that that's a setup for Mayweather, the rematch. And I don't think Broner's going to do enough to be the spoiler. When has he ever performed to his potential in the biggest fights? Mikey Garcia, he lost. Marcos Maidana, he showed a lot of heart after getting knocked down the second time and then coming back and then hurting Maidana later, but he lost. I mean, whatever big fight he had, he took the L. And in this sport, we can't be biased. As a black man, I want to see that man do well. We're in the same age group and everything, so yeah, I want to see him do well. But reality says, nah, he's taking an L.
Really?
I think. I hope he proves me wrong. Adrian, if you see this, prove me wrong. Win. But
he'll watch it. Somebody in this camp will watch this video.
I got love for Adrian, but you gotta do better, man. I want you to be focused.
Speak to his focus.
What have you been doing some?
Oh man, I think even if we watch the press conference with Pacquiao and Broner, I think we see a measure of that because Broner didn't look like in fight shape. He had a little bit of a gut going on. He didn't look like he was in good fight shape. And I would have to think that ever since Pacquiao signed with Heyman, there were discussions of these two possibly meeting. And if you do a comparison and look at Pacquiao, he's already in shape. So I think just overall throughout his career, I mean, that the lack of focus attributes to his lack of punch output, high volume, making certain mental mistakes, the lack of consistency. You'll notice if you watch an Adrian Broner fight, even against Emmanuel Taylor, there were moments where he looked like the best fighter I've ever seen, where he's shooting his jab, he's shooting combinations, he's moving around, he's feinting, he's showing great defense, he's showing offensive initiative. And then the very next round, he's like back to his old ways, and he doesn't have the consistency, and that's lack of focus.
Do you know what I need?
I just lost my next question I had for you. Shit, it was a good question. Oh, I was going to ask you. Let me stop this. Thank you.